Welcome back to Coins News Daily, where truth, history, and real numismatic knowledge come together, and today you are going to discover why the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most misunderstood coins in modern United States coinage, and why specific examples can command serious collector money when the right details are present. The Kennedy half-dollar was born from national emotion and respect following the tragic loss of President John F. Kennedy, and by 1972 the Denver Mint was producing large quantities of these coins for circulation, meaning the base issue is common, but the story becomes powerful when rarity is created by condition, striking quality, and minting mistakes that were never meant to exist. This coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad structure with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, with a standard weight of 11.34 grams and a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, and these exact measurements are critical because even small deviations can signal valuable mint errors. To identify a potentially valuable 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar, you must begin with the mint mark, which appears as a small letter D on the reverse just below the olive branch of the eagle, and then closely inspect the surfaces for double die features, especially in the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date itself. One of the most sought-after varieties comes from double die obverse errors, where the lettering shows clear separation rather than machine doubling, and collectors also hunt for off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and coins struck on wrong planchets, all of which can dramatically increase value. Condition is the dividing line between pocket change and big money, because uncirculated examples with strong luster and sharp details can rise in value rapidly, and professionally graded coins certified by PCGS or NGC often sell for many times more than raw coins due to buyer confidence and verified authenticity. Verified auction records show that high-grade mint state examples graded MS66 and above have sold for prices reaching $3,000, while dramatic error coins such as major off-center strikes or wrong planchet errors have achieved prices between $1,500 and $4,000 depending on eye appeal and severity. The estimated extreme high price for a perfect condition example with a rare and dramatic mint error, combined with top-tier professional grading, can reach as high as $10,000 in competitive auction environments when multiple collectors are determined to own a standout piece. If you are searching through rolls or inherited collections, always weigh the coin, examine the edge for unusual thickness, check alignment between obverse and reverse, and use magnification to study lettering, because knowledge is what separates lucky finds from overlooked treasures. When it comes time to sell, trusted United States marketplaces such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, and even carefully managed eBay listings with certification are where serious buyers compete, and auction houses often achieve higher prices due to global exposure and bidding wars. The real truth about the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar is that it is not automatically rare, but rarity is created by mistakes, preservation, and demand, and collectors pay for authenticity, condition, and uniqueness rather than hype or exaggerated claims. Today, I am revealing the real story behind the United States of America Kennedy half-dollar from 1973 with no mint mark, a coin that many people overlook but that dedicated collectors quietly hunt with precision and patience. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark at all, and that simple absence has created decades of confusion, curiosity, and opportunity for sharp-eyed coin hunters across the nation. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar marks a pivotal era in American coinage, produced during the copper-nickel-clad period after silver was removed, yet still honoring the legacy of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy with powerful symbolism and strong collector demand. The official weight of this coin is 11.34 grams, the diameter measures exactly 30.6 millimeters, and the edge features a solid clad composition that should show a uniform copper core sandwiched between nickel layers. If the weight is off even slightly, or the edge displays unusual separation, missing clad layers, or weak bonding, you may be holding a rare mint error that dramatically increases the value beyond normal expectations. What makes the 1973 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar valuable is not general circulation rarity, but condition rarity, error varieties, and the growing demand for high-grade certified examples in a competitive modern coin market. Collectors aggressively seek coins Graded MS-67 and higher by professional services, because only a tiny fraction of surviving examples meet those standards after decades of circulation and improper storage. True rarity appears in error coins such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, double die obverse details, struck through grease errors, and wrong planchet strikes that escaped quality control at the mint. Verified auction records show that high-grade mint state examples have sold for prices exceeding $1,000 when certified at elite levels by trusted grading companies. Documented major mint errors have reached auction prices between $2,000 and $5,000 depending on eye appeal, severity, and authenticity. The estimated extreme high price for a spectacular wrong planchet or dramatic strike error Kennedy $50 from 1973 could approach $10,000 when confirmed and offered through a major auction house. This is why grading is absolutely critical. Because raw coins without certification are treated as speculation, while professionally graded coins become verified assets trusted by collectors, dealers, and investors. When searching your coins, always look for sharp details in Kennedy's hair, strong lines on the eagle's shield, clean surfaces without heavy scratches, and consistent weight and diameter measurements. If you believe you have a valuable example, submit it to respected grading services and then explore selling through Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, Great Collections, or major online platforms like eBay with certified listings. These marketplaces provide transparency, real bidding competition, and protection for sellers who present authenticated and accurately described coins. The truth is simple and powerful. Most 1973 Kennedy $50 are common, but the rare ones hide in plain sight, waiting for educated collectors who understand condition, errors, and market timing. Knowledge separates pocket change from profit, and today you are learning exactly how serious collectors think and act in the real United States coin market. Today I am revealing the full truth behind the mysterious and highly valuable Kennedy $50 1992D mint mark. At first glance, the 1992D Kennedy $50 looks common, familiar, and even boring, but experienced numismatists know that some of the greatest modern rarities hide in plain sight. Because this coin was produced in massive numbers yet only a microscopic fraction survived in elite condition or with dramatic mint errors, creating a perfect storm of rarity and demand. The 1992D Kennedy $50 was struck at the Denver Mint using a copper nickel-clad composition, weighing exactly 11.34 grams with a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, and while millions were released into circulation, very few examples were carefully preserved, which is why condition and strike quality are absolutely critical to value. Collectors hunt this coin for specific rare varieties and mint errors, including strong double die obverse lettering, dramatic off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and coins struck on wrong planchets, and these errors are not theories or rumors because certified examples exist and have been verified by professional grading services. To identify a potentially valuable example, you must closely inspect the word Liberty, the date 1992, and the motto "In God We Trust" for doubling, thickness, or separation, while also checking the rim for flattening or expansion and weighing the coin to confirm it matches the official mint specification, because even small deviations can signal a rare error. What truly drives the value of the 1992D Kennedy $50 is condition rarity, because coins graded MS-67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are exceptionally scarce, and registry-set collectors compete aggressively for these top population coins, pushing prices far beyond what most people would ever expect for a modern $50, the highest verified auction prices for pristine MS-67 examples have reached values around $400 to $600, while dramatic mint error examples have sold between $700 and $2,000 depending on error type, eye appeal, and certification, proving that real money is being paid for the right coin. In extreme cases, experts estimate that a flawless MS-68 example or a spectacular wrong planchet error could command an extraordinary price of $5,000 or more if discovered and properly graded, because modern Kennedy halves in ultra-high grade are among the toughest challenges in United States coin collecting. Grading is essential because raw coins without certification rarely achieve top dollar, and submitting your coin to PCGS or NGC protects authenticity, confirms the error or grade, and opens the door to elite buyers who only trust professionally graded coins. making grading the single most important step in maximizing value when it comes time to sell. The strongest marketplaces include heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, great collections, and verified listings on eBay with clear certification numbers, while researching completed sales teaches you how timing, presentation, and market demand directly impact final prices. If you are serious about coin hunting, always check rolls, collections, and estate lots carefully, because modern treasures like the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar are still waiting to be found, and knowledge is the difference between spending 50 cents and discovering a four-figure collectible. If this deep dive helped you see modern coins in a powerful new way, smash the like button, share this video with fellow collectors, leave a comment telling me what coin you want covered next, and subscribe to Coins News Daily for honest facts, real values, and true numismatic knowledge you can trust. Today we uncover why the United States of America Kennedy half-dollar dated 1993 with the D mint mark from Denver deserves a second look from collectors, investors, and everyday coin hunters alike. At first glance, the 1993 D. Kennedy half-dollar appears common, but the real value lies beneath the surface, in condition rarity, hidden mint errors, and collector demand that most people completely overlook, and this is where opportunities are born. The 1993 D. Kennedy half-dollar was struck at the Denver Mint during an era when half-dollars were rarely used in daily commerce, meaning many coins went straight into storage, but very few survived in flawless condition, and this is a critical factor that drives value today. This coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure, with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, and it carries a standard weight of 11.34 grams and a diameter of 30.61 millimeters, details that every serious coin hunter must know. To identify a genuine 1993 D. Kennedy half-dollar, you must look for the D mint mark located just to the right of Kennedy's neckline on the obverse, sharp strike details in the hair above the ear, and clean lettering in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. The real magic begins when condition comes into play, because while millions were minted, coins graded in mint state 67 or higher are exceptionally rare, and these elite examples are the coins that bring astonishing prices at major United States auction houses. Professional grading is essential, because the difference between an ungraded coin and a certified high-grade example can mean the difference between face value and thousands of dollars, and this is why PCGS and NGC certification matters so much. Now let us talk about errors, because error coins are where the 1993 D. Kennedy half-dollar can explode in value, including off-center strikes, double-die obverse details, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and missing clad layer errors that collectors aggressively pursue. A dramatic off-center strike with full date and mint mark can be worth several $100s, while a missing clad layer error can reach values in the range of $1,000 to $3,000 depending on eye appeal and certification. Verified auction records show that a 1990 3D Kennedy half-dollar graded mint state 67 has sold for prices exceeding $2,000 at major United States auctions, while exceptional registry quality examples have pushed even higher in competitive bidding wars. The estimated extreme high price for a perfect mint state 68 example, if discovered and professionally graded, could realistically reach $5,000 or more. Because demand from registry collectors continues to rise each year, market demand for Kennedy half-dollars remains strong due to the enduring legacy of President John F. Kennedy, the historical symbolism of the series, and the growing interest from new collectors entering the hobby across the United States. When hunting for this coin, always inspect rolls from banks, estate collections, and older accumulations, focusing on luster, strike sharpness, and any visual anomalies that suggest a mint error or superior preservation. If you believe you have a valuable example, sell only through trusted United States platforms such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, or certified online marketplaces like eBay with professional grading already completed. Never clean your coins, never polish the surface, and never rush to sell without authentication, because these mistakes destroy value instantly and permanently in the eyes of serious collectors. The 1993 D. Kennedy half-dollar proves that knowledge is power in numismatics, because even modern coins can hide extraordinary value when rarity, condition, and errors align perfectly. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more honest coin knowledge, real market prices, and powerful collecting tips, make sure to like this video, comment with your questions, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to Coins News Daily for trusted numismatic insight every single day.